At the Association of Petroleum Engineers of Trinidad and Tobago's annual technical conference, a paper titled Green Hydrogen in the Caribbean, a Sustainable Energy Transition, was presented by Field Service Engineer Richard Bernard. He said it is anticipated by 2030, larger Caribbean islands like Jamaica could possibly become major exporters of hydrogen, while smaller islands like Trinidad and Barbados might increase imports of hydrogen. This would signal a shift in the regional energy sector.
The combustion of hydrogen directly eliminates carbon emission into the atmosphere, right? Because when we utilize hydrogen as a fuel source, the byproduct is water vapor, right? Which is water in the gaseous form. And this directly helps us align with the global climate goals.
Mr. Bernard cited recent technological advancements that, in terms of hydrogen production, have many potential applications in the Caribbean region. The paper looked at different ways to produce hydrogen and its environmental impact.
This is the hydrogen color spectrum, where it's just a global code that assigns different colors to different ways of producing hydrogen. So the ones we'll focus on in this presentation today would be green, blue, and gray hydrogen, because these have significant application in the Caribbean region.
Hydrogen itself has no color, but the spectrum also includes brown, red, yellow, turquoise, and pink.
Gray hydrogen is the most popular form of hydrogen currently, globally, especially in Trinidad. For example, in the industries like ammonia production and methanol production. The bad thing about gray hydrogen that we would see is it's a carbon-intensive process.
The classification of hydrogen by color makes it possible to draw conclusions about how climate neutral the hydrogen is in each case.
The reason for that is because 1 ton of gray hydrogen produced emits around 10 tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, right? A lot of industries still use it because it's highly efficient and a lot cheaper than the cleaner options, right? But we do expect that the price of the cleaner options will reduce as we go along with technological developments.
The number of countries with policies that directly support investment in hydrogen technologies are increasing, along with the number of sectors they target.
Blue hydrogen, pay attention here, this is expected to play a major role in our decarbonization efforts, right? Similar to gray hydrogen, it's produced by the steam reforming of natural gas, right? But as Professor Mbe also mentioned, we employ additional technologies such as carbon capture and storage.
This is intended to capture some of the carbon dioxide that is produced from the steam reforming process of natural gas.
Blue hydrogen, all we add from gray hydrogen is the carbon capture storage technology. Now, the issue with this is that it's not 100% efficient. So blue hydrogen, of course, it will play a role in decreasing the carbon emissions, but some carbon will still be released due to its efficiency not being 100%.
Mr. Bernard noted another issue with blue hydrogen is it still relies on the depleting fossil fuel resources.
Green hydrogen is ideal for the environment simply because we eliminate the carbon emissions, right? Well, how do we produce green hydrogen? Well, by the electrolysis of water. We basically split our water into hydrogen and oxygen, right? So by splitting our water, we can produce green hydrogen, but it will only be green if we use renewable sources.
There are no carbon emissions when green hydrogen is produced, though a large amount of water and electricity are required for the process.
The issue with green hydrogen currently is it's very expensive, right? Up until my latest knowledge there, it is expected that the cost to produce green hydrogen should decrease below the cost to produce gray hydrogen by around 2035.
As methods of hydrogen production continue to evolve and improve, and the cost continues to fall, the role of green hydrogen in the energy sector is predicted to grow. I am Terry Ann Brown Campbell, and this is Evolving Energy.